Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm sorry I have been MIA this week. I have been having stomach issues. I think it's just because I've changed what I'm eating. So yeah, I didn't go far from my bathroom. I'll just say that because I don't want to give you TMI, but it was, it has been a long week. So, hair on this. I don't even know how I got hair on there. Okay, so what I've got here is my big bowl. This thing takes almost 24 ounces of resin. I went back through my videos. I did one previous, and I did it for succulents, but I didn't have these things. So it really stinks because I have to be careful when I water because the water can't escape. So we're going to make one because I need to transplant one of my plants, and I want this to have holes in the bottom. So I'm just going to put some of these around the bottom so that water can drain out. Let's see. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I could even do a little bit of a smaller one in the center. There we go. That way there, I know there's enough water flow to come out of this. So I'm gonna see how this comes out. I do have like a bigger coaster, but I don't remember if it has the lip or not. So once I get this situated, then I'll look for it. If I do, I'll mix up some more resin and we can make a base for this. So yeah, so I've just got the Bond Craftor 1-to-1 epoxy resin. We are going to do the Eye Candy No Con Blue. I'm going to mix a little bit of silver, and I'm just going to pour it and then dump, you know, kind of like that. But I am going to put this blue glitter in this No Con blue. So we are going to use some glue, just so that it doesn't, the glitter doesn't sink all the way to the bottom. So hopefully this comes out beautiful. Let me get paper towels ready here. All right, so I'm just going to get one of my scrapers here. So my rash is healing really good. And I knew it was going to take a while. And I have not had any gluten. I've been extremely careful. Which I'm glad at least my hands and stuff are cleared, because I want to start spring cleaning my kitchen. Because you know how the cabinets get all gross from, you know, just from the cooking and whatever. So we're starting to have days where like today it's supposed to hit 60. So I'm like, oh yes, finally. And we're gonna have 3 nights this week that's gonna be above freezing. So we should get some good melting going on. All right, so I'm just gonna move this out of my way for a minute because I do wanna make sure that I get my sides and my bottom. All right, now, I don't want a lot of the silver because that, I know the silver takes over, but I also want enough that's gonna maybe show. So I'm gonna use this little cup and we'll see. I mean, like I said, this bowl is gonna be for me, so if it comes out cruddy, then, you know, it's only for me. All right, so let's get some silver mixed up here. And then once I get these mixed, I will run them through the debubbler. And while that's running through the debubbler, I will look to see if I have something that has ridges that will fit on the bottom. If not, I might have to get creative and try to make a mold of one. You know, like that's big enough to come out just a little bit. So yeah, all right. I am gonna do this one with some alcohol, just because it's such a large amount. And the alcohol just helps dissolve the mica powders. And then I'll just pour some in here. We'll get this stirred up, and then I'll just dump it in the big jug. We'll see if that's dark enough. If not, I can just make some more. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my kitchen spring cleaned. You know, now that I can put my hands in like Mr. Clean and stuff without them burning. Get that done, my downstairs bathroom. And I want to get that done before I tackle my bedroom. So I just have my bathroom upstairs and my bedroom to redo. I did the other one last year. All right, and we definitely are going to need more mica powder, which I kind of had a feeling. Because I want that dark. So yeah, you can either do it like I did it the first time, put a little bit of resin in there, or you can do it this way, just mix it up. The reason I added my resin to it the first time is I didn't want to spray any more alcohol in there, but yeah, that's better. Oh, that's better. And then I do have another cup here that I can, I'm gonna have to divide this up to run it through the debubbler for sure. All right, so. And I'll just mix this in. It's gonna be very subtle. You know, it's, I don't want it to be like all just glitter. I want it to have that little bit of a sparkle through. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, so we definitely need to add glue, especially where it's little. So I have got 22 ounces, so 22 drops. I'll go with 10 and we'll see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll go with that. I'm thinking, I'm like, I know I'm gonna need more than, because I do want this to, the glitter to stay suspended. So it, you know what? I don't even think I'm going to run it through the debubbler. You know what? Let's not say we did. Just because with the glue in there, and this resin sets up fairly quick anyways. So I don't want it to flash cure on me. That's my fear. So we're just gonna go with it, guys. Yeah, I gotta get some more parchment paper too so I can cover this nasty table. All right, so let's, oh. All right, so how do I want to do this? It might be easier to do it this way. Because then I can maneuver it a little bit better. And I'm just doing it until like I'm not seeing the silver anymore. Got a little too heavy on the silver there, so I'll just pour some more blue. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is just gonna all right, so I am getting a decent amount of marbling, not a ton of marbling. That wasn't the kind of the look I was going for. I just wanted a hint of the silver. Now, as long as I don't knock those little things loose, I'll be all set. All right. So the streams for the silver, now that the cup is empty, is definitely coming out more the way I wanted it. So I should have probably, you know, split it in 2 cups, but I think it's going to be fine. Whoa. So we are getting some marbling on the sides, guys. I'm kind of... All right, let's, I think it can take, I think it'll take some more. Oh, made a mess all over the place here. So yeah, 24 ounces, guys, if you got this bowl. I will try to find it online. I believe I got it on Amazon. I'm so glad I ended up making up the 24 ounces, guys. So I'm not seeing any bubbles. Hopefully we get no micro bubbles. All right. So I have just a tiny little bit here. Let's just... All right. Let me spray this. Whoa. Well, that was dumb, Michelle. To clean some of this mess, and then I can see what I can let's see. Let me grab I haven't done these in a while. Grab some tape here. I think is, all right, I'm gonna just try to, all right. I know this is dead, but I thought I had, I thought there was a mom one. Girl. Oh well. It's gonna be, these are Father's Day ones. Is there another one that's Mother's Day? Okay, this is the mom one. It's been so long since I've used those. And then we can just color the letters in after. Oh, you know what? There's still two. What is this one? If moms were boogers, we'd pick you first. Best mom ever. All right, let's see. All right. We don't have much, but we will see if we can at least get one of these done. All right. Now, got that done. All right. So, if I can find that mold to do the base, I'll come back and we'll get that done. If not, we'll just do this, and then I'll have to figure out a way of trying to maybe make one. So, all right, I'll be back, guys, in a minute. Hey, guys, I'm back. So, we've got this that came out really cute. You're the mom everyone wishes they had. So I will fill that in. And let's get this demolded here and see what this looks like. I found the thing that I was looking for, guys, but it doesn't have the ridge. So I'm trying to think of what I can do to make a mold of it. All right, hang on here. I'm off frame, I'm sorry, but I gotta get one end of this started. It was so nice, guys. I had my coffee out on the deck this morning, and I was just sitting out there with my husband. So after I get this video done, I am going to go back. I'm going to get dressed because I am still in my PJs. And I'm going to go just sit on the deck. All right. So before we peek at the inside, let me just get my bowl situated here. So this makes a decent size, like, fruit bowl. And we'll just pull these little babies out. And, oh, I like it. So the glitter did sink, as you can see, but it's fine. There is still, you know, you can still see it on the outside, but just that little bit of silver just kind of gave it that little bit of something, something. And we got no bubbles, so that's a good thing. So this is the mold that I was telling you about. So I'm trying to think of what I can put around here to then, like, pour some resin, let it cure, so then it would have a lip, because this would be a really good size for a base, so that you'd have something where your water could drain into. So while I'm sitting out in the sun, I'm going to play with that a little bit in my mind. So yeah, so let's get, let me see. Gotta find my fine. And I'm just gonna do it with silver since we used silver. And then I'll just wipe the top. Because these words are really, really little. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just basically touching it and letting the paint that falls off of these paint markers. These are the Let's Resin Chrome markers, guys. And then I'll just take like a paper towel and wipe over the top, and hopefully this paint will just stay in these like little grooves. Because these are very little letters. And then I'm just going to wipe flat right across. And now we have all our little words. And I'll just put a little keychain. And once that dries, I mean, it's recessed in, so the paint's not going to go anywhere. And it is water resistant, so yeah. So this is our bowl, kind of close up. So you can see the glitter did stay. And then that's the inside of the bowl. I know it's a little close. Let me see if I can just zoom out just a bit here, but just so you can see how pretty that is. And I do have a little trimming to do. And I'll just take this deburrer. You know, and like I said, this is either gonna be, have a plate or, you know, something in it. But I don't want any sharp bits. You know, so if you made it into a bowl without putting the holes in it, you know, once you get that off, it would be nice and smooth, so it wouldn't scratch your counter. Or you could put little, like little rubber feet or, but obviously you wouldn't want to do that if, you know, you're going to make it a bowl because you're going to wash it, and I don't think those feet would withstand in the water. You know, I think they would come off eventually. And the Bond Craftor is food grade resin, so there we go. And now we have our nice little plant pot. Alrighty guys, that does it for this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.